Before we get into the specifics of how mind mapping software can be used to facilitate strategic planning sessions, I just want to spend a few moments talking about the types of thinking that it supports. First and foremost, there's the dynamic of group brainstorming with mind maps. If you've ever been in a session where a team has employed a laptop running mind mapping software and projecting it onto a screen at the front of the room, then you know it changes the dynamic of the room, often dramatically. It's positively energizing for team members to see their ideas appear on screen in the context of other ideas. This tends to spur greater participation even from normally quiet team members. Plus, once an idea is added to the mind map, it often serves as a stimulus or stepping stone for additional ideas. In other words, team members can build upon each other's ideas quite easily. Most mind mapping software is designed to capture ideas very quickly. Because you also have a great deal of freedom to move and rearrange topics at will, it enables you to capture ideas immediately without worrying about where they are in the hierarchy of the map and then organize them later. If you're the facilitator and the ideas are coming at you fast and furious, you will appreciate this capability more than you know. Mind mapping software gives you many ways to visually group ideas, not just the traditional radial format with topics fanning outward in all directions from a central topic, but also right-facing maps, org chart or downward-facing maps, and timelines. Icons and symbols can be added to topics to visually group them. Related ideas can have a boundary placed around them to give them extra emphasis, and related ideas that are not next to each other in the mind map can be connected to each other by way of relationship lines. In other words, mind mapping software gives the facilitator and the team a tremendous amount of freedom to group ideas in ways that make the most sense to them. Another important part of the mind mapping dynamic in a group setting is that it helps teams to move from me to we thinking. Mind mapping tends to break down barriers between team members who may be trapped by limiting perception, such as silo thinking and us versus them thinking. It can provide a safe place for breaking down barriers to trust, a key to a successful planning session. As we will soon see in this training program, mind mapping software enables teams to engage in multiple types of thinking exercises. It supports divergent and convergent thinking. Divergent thinking is needed to come up with a wide variety of ideas when brainstorming. Convergent thinking helps to rope those wild ideas back in so they can be further developed into more practical solutions. In other words, mind mapping software can be used for both creative and analytical thinking. Finally, mind mapping software is useful from planning to execution. It can help with project design and brainstorming on the front end, as well as serve as a lightweight project management tool throughout the course of project implementations.